You can't convince a borderline to not be a dick.
So that makes you a dick, Mark. Are you a dick?
Am I?
Are you a dick?
No.
Okay.
Well, that's
Is
the
it
thing that's kind of
reactive abuse?
confusing me, because we haven't heard how you were a dick. Like, we were trying to ask what your wife's perspective would have been, before, when you said we're all fucked up and we need to fix it.
Right.
What was it that she was experiencing from you?
All the typical borderline stuff, that when we perceive abandonment, we're manipulative, and, we're always strategizing and trying to turn events in our lives to be something that always feeds that need for grandiosity. If you are a grandiose borderline, there are grandiose borderlines and there are infantile borderlines, and it has to do with IQ, basically. So if you've got enough firepower, you create a big grandiose life, and you need a lot to feed into that. And that's why borderlines many times look like narcissists or have a comorbidity of narcissism, because that's how it plays out. But the problem is that you build this grandiose life and you're trying to cover the fact that you feel like a child and you really want to be taken care of, but you're proving to yourself and the rest of the world that you really are this person that is acceptable because I've done this and I've achieved that and I have this kind of notoriety and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that makes sense. But like, what did you do?
What did I personally do?
Yeah.
All of that. I mean, I was an artist. I lived the artist life. I was crazy, I was just freaking nuts.
But what sort of relational wounds
What
did
is,
you do?
You're looking for the ways. Well, it's
You interacted with people.
Diane
you
and
split? Did you split? Did you gaslight? Did you do all the, the 9 traits? Is that what you mean by crazy? Because crazy is a broad definition.
Yeah, I did a bit of all of it, but I was high enough functioning to make it look good. So I was nowhere near as, blatant as your normal borderline. You can't convince a borderline to not be a dick. You can't convince a borderline to not be a dick. You can't convince a borderline to not be a dick.